Welcome back, everybody. Joining me now, someone I've wanted to have a chat with for ages and ages. He's a comedian and the author of the new book, Rubber Balls and Liquor. Gilbert Gottfried is here!
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Simultaneously love and hate that when people ask me, oh, what are you reading this weekend? Rubber Balls and Liquor is what I had to...
And this is, if you're really stupid, I'm holding liquor and rubber balls. Yes, that's... Because I know the audience here. And so here, they're balls and liquor.
Right.
Yeah, you see?
They can't hear you, Gilbert, over the sounds of their water pipes right now.
Oh,
so you got to give them a second. Now, did you...
And I'm playing with my balls as we're talking. And it's okay to say that, because these are my balls. And I'm playing with them.
Right. So
I'm playing with my balls.
Right, now,
I'm holding my balls under my chin.
Oh, the rest of them. Would you mind resting your balls on my chin for a second?
Yes,
Can you just rest on my mind?
Yes.
Okay. I get it now. There's someone in Standards and Practices with a clipboard going, well, they are balls on his chin.
Yes.
I guess we're going to let that through.
Technically, it's okay. He did have balls on his chin.
We're okay.
We can't argue. We can't argue the
No
point.
one is seeing this interview right now. It's just a cat eating some wires and technical difficulties. That's all they're
now
seeing.
He's shoving his balls in his mouth.
Why would he do that? Now wait. Now let me point out. These aren't your balls. We gave you those when you got here.
So I'm shoving your balls in my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Or a stranger's balls.
I'm shoving a total stranger's balls in my mouth. Oh, see, this ruin. I thought they were my own balls.
No, it happens.
I'm in the middle of a publicity thing. I'm tired. I thought I was playing with my balls and putting my balls in my mouth.
Aren't you at a... But
some total stranger, I'm playing with his balls and putting a stranger's balls in my mouth.
Whatever.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whatever moves some units, right?
Yes.
Literally and figuratively.
I'm moving my unit now.
Of course. Aren't you at a point in your career, Gilbert, that you don't have to put a stranger's balls in your mouth for promotion?
It never gets to that point. Maybe if you're Tom Hanks or something, you don't have to put a stranger's balls in your mouth. But, hey, with my career... I gotta put a stranger's basketballs in my
gotta do it
in my mouth.
Now it's better than a foot, though. Speaking of which,
I might want to get a movie deal on this. So I'm putting. I'm sorry.
No. Do you aside from everything that just happened, literally just now?
Yes, you mean with the balls in my mouth?
Aside from all of that, is there anything else you want to apologize for before we get the interview going? Because you've been apologizing a lot lately.
Yes. I'd like to apologize for putting these balls. A complete stranger's balls I put in my mouth, and I'd like to apologize. And my sympathy goes out to anyone watching me put a stranger's balls in my mouth.
I feel like you just need a pull-string PR dummy to sit on your lap right now and you just pull it, and they'll say that they're so sorry for anything and everything you just said and did.
I feel like I should have a pre-recording thing where it goes... I'm very sorry for the insult I made to Osama bin Laden. I'm very...
Did you insult Osama? I feel like that one would be okay on Twitter, no?
Yeah, no, on Twitter I said... I said I refuse to do any jokes that could be considered insensitive about Osama bin Laden's death. But my thoughts and prayers go to the Al-Qaeda.
So clearly you've learned many, many lessons over the last few weeks about how Twitter should be used to communicate.
I've learned to think twice about anything you say and then do it anyway. Thank you very much.
But let me ask you that, because I follow you on the Twitters, and I've enjoyed...
Oh, I'm sorry. spitting a stranger's balls out of my mouth.
That's right. That actually happens 9 out of every 10 interviews on the show.
Oh, wait, I was sitting on this. Yes.
That's okay. You got it down to the vodka, so that was impressive.
Can I hold this like this?
Absolutely can.
Okay, thank you.
But when you apologized for what happened...
What? I'm trying to get the cork out.
It's not like... Do you normally work it like a champagne bottle after the World Series? Is that how it normally works for you? I mean, whatever works. But I wanted to ask... I did have a serious question lined up.
Yes, and I sent out a Twitter on Hitler's birthday.
Did you?
Yes, I said, birthday message to Hitler, you're dead and the Jews run the world, ha ha. So...
Ironic the way that one worked out.
Thank you. Your laughter makes me so happy.
Well,
yes.
Believe it or not, I think that was 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
so I will say that it's the rubber balls and liquor.
My website is gilbertgottfried.com, where you could also get my Dirty Joke DVD.
Love it. Which we could never air. We looked for like 35 seconds of clean something to run as a clip. Couldn't do it. We really tried. Listen, I'd love to have you back some of the times where we don't give you balls to put in your mouth or a vodka prop to stroke suggestively. But in the meantime, I want to tell everybody, it is a great read. It's your life in paperback or hardback, and it's really fantastic. So,
and it made a hardback, yes.
Gilbert Gottfried, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate it. Rubber balls and liquor. It's in stores now. And I'm so sorry, America.
I've done everything there is. I've been an author, rubber balls and liquor. Comic, I summoned the balls, an actor. I've saved lives. My thoughts and prayers go to the Al-Qaeda. I'm a championship diver. I'm a great mountain climber. I'm an accomplished chef. And as the old joke goes, but boy, you suck one. No, people who know me have read Rubber Balls and Liquor and have said to me, you know, there are parts that look like you're revealing yourself and it's warm and touching, and then it quickly veers off into being obscene and immature. I got to sit between a model's legs for the entire day when they were shooting this, which I was quite happy about that. They said to me, could you go right between her legs and look up and and I said, well, they're the professionals. If they say it's good, damn it, I'll do it. There's a quote by George Carlin he said, it's the duty of comedians to find where the line is and step over it. I always am jumping in when it's like too soon. It's like I did the first September 11th joke, and it's funny. And in that, I did the joke on September 11th, and it was like about a week after it happened. And the audience is booing and hissing and shocked and getting up to leave. And I follow it up with the Aristocrats joke, which is about incest and bestiality. And then the audience goes, oh, well, that's good. Yeah, that other stuff was offensive. But a family having sex with each other and their dog, well, that's fine. It has to do with a family. It's family values. I love when people are saying, oh, that was so insensitive. And that gets me when I get called insensitive. Because it's like, so if I make jokes on the topic, I'm insensitive. But if someone else walks around with a little thing on their lapel, that makes they're a good person. You know, that's immediately good. And that's another thing. You know, Jesus, I'm sure when Jesus was on the cross, people were probably making jokes to each other back then because it was a horrible thing and they were making jokes. And in fairness to those people, he wasn't really Jesus at the time. He was just some guy up there. And then when he actually came back, then it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea you were coming back. You got to see my side of it. It sounded really stupid when you said you could come back. But now that you did, this is puts you second only to David Copperfield. And amazing stunts.